Utility service receptacles, designated RVNW, are specialized electrical components designed for a very specific purpose. These receptacles feature a unique, non-standard contact configuration, setting them apart from typical outlets you might find in a home or business. A key characteristic of RVNW receptacles is the utilization of the grounded neutral conductor as the equipment grounding conductor. This is a critical design element that differs from standard wiring practices where separate grounding conductors are used. RVNW receptacles are typically rated for 125 volts and 15 amperes, a specification clearly marked on the device itself. The intended use of RVNW receptacles is quite specific. They are designed for mounting on utility poles, providing a convenient and readily accessible power source for authorized utility company personnel. These receptacles are intended solely for use by trained and qualified individuals working for the utility company. They are used in conjunction with a utility service code set, which is covered under UL Guide 11. The primary function of RVNW receptacles is to provide temporary power from utility poles. This temporary power can be used for various purposes, such as powering equipment during maintenance, repairs, or in emergency situations. Underwriters Laboratories, Inc., or UL, plays a crucial role in the safety and certification of RVNW receptacles. These receptacles are classified by UL under the requirements outlined in UL Standard 498, which covers attachment plugs and receptacles. As part of the UL classification process, RVNW receptacles undergo rigorous testing to ensure they provide adequate protection from electrical shock hazards. UL also evaluates the receptacle's ability to function safely without overheating, even under a load. To identify RVNW receptacles that have been properly classified and manufactured under UL standards, look for the UL classification mark on the product. This mark serves as verification that the receptacle has been produced under a UL rigorous classification and follow-up service. This mark is the only method provided by Underwriters Laboratories, Inc. to identify products which have been produced under its classification and follow-up service. RVNW receptacles are intended for use exclusively with utility service code sets which are covered under UL Guide 11. It's crucial to emphasize that proper installation and use of RVNW receptacles by authorized utility personnel are essential for ensuring electrical safety. These receptacles are not designed for general public use, and any attempt to use them without proper training and authorization could pose a significant risk of electrical shock or other hazards. RVNW receptacles may be utilized in various situations where temporary power is needed, such as construction sites and during power outages. These receptacles offer a safe and reliable way for utility workers to tap into the power grid for essential tasks. It's important to reiterate the key points about RVNW receptacles. Firstly, they are specialized devices with a unique contact configuration. Secondly, they utilize the grounded neutral as the equipment ground. Thirdly, they are rated for 125 volts and 15 amperes. Fourthly, they are intended for use only by authorized utility personnel. Fifthly, they are classified by UL under UL 498. Sixthly, they have been tested for electrical shock and overheating. Seventhly, to identify the correct product, look for the UL classification mark. Eighthly, RVNW receptacles are designed for use with utility service code sets. Lastly, proper installation and authorized use are crucial for safety. The use of the grounded neutral as the equipment grounding conductor is a design feature specific to these types of receptacles and should not be confused with standard wiring practices. In typical electrical systems, the grounding conductor is a separate wire that provides a dedicated path for fault current to return to the source, helping to trip circuit breakers or ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, quickly in the event of a fault. In the case of RVNW receptacles, the grounded neutral conductor serves this dual purpose. This is acceptable under specific circumstances and is carefully evaluated by UL during the certification process. It's important to note that the National Electrical Code, or NEC, outlines specific requirements for grounding and bonding in electrical systems. The NEC addresses the use of the grounded neutral as the equipment grounding conductor in certain situations, but it's crucial to adhere to all applicable codes and standards when designing and installing electrical systems. The NEC provides comprehensive guidelines for ensuring electrical safety. These guidelines cover various aspects of electrical installations, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and bonding. The NEC is updated regularly to reflect the latest advancements in electrical technology and safety practices. It's essential for electricians, engineers, and other electrical professionals to stay up to date on the latest NEC requirements to ensure compliance and safety. In addition to the NEC, other industry standards, such as those published by the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE, also provide valuable guidance on electrical system design and operation. IEE standards cover a wide range of topics, including power system protection, grounding, and power quality. These standards are developed by experts in the field and are based on extensive research and testing. RVNW receptacles play a critical role in providing temporary power to utility personnel in a safe and reliable manner. These receptacles are designed and tested to meet stringent safety standards and are intended for use only by authorized individuals who have received proper training. It's important to remember that electrical work can be dangerous, and it should only be performed by qualified professionals who have the necessary skills and knowledge to do the job safely. Before working on any electrical equipment, it's essential to de-energize the circuit and verify that it is indeed de-energized using a reliable testing device. Always follow lockout/tagout procedures to prevent accidental re-energization of the circuit. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as safety glasses, gloves, and insulated footwear, to protect yourself from electrical hazards. If you are not qualified to perform electrical work, do not attempt to do so. Contact a licensed electrician or other qualified professional for assistance. By following these safety precautions, you can help prevent electrical accidents and ensure a safe working environment. RVNW receptacles are an essential part of the electrical infrastructure, providing a convenient and safe way for utility workers to access temporary power when and where they need it. These receptacles are designed and tested to meet the highest safety standards and are intended for use only by authorized personnel. It's important to remember that electrical safety is everyone's responsibility, and we should all do our part to prevent electrical accidents. Always follow safe work practices and never attempt to work on electrical equipment unless you are qualified to do so. Electrical safety is not just a matter of following rules and regulations. It's a mindset that should be ingrained in everything we do. We should always be aware of the potential hazards associated with electricity and take steps to mitigate those hazards. By working together, we can create a safer environment for ourselves, our coworkers, and the public. Remember that RVNW receptacles are designed for a specific purpose and should not be used for any other application. Using these receptacles in an unintended manner could create a safety hazard and could damage the equipment. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions and guidelines when installing and using RVNW receptacles. If you have any questions about the proper use of these receptacles, contact a qualified electrician or other electrical professional for assistance. The electrical systems are complex and require specialized knowledge and skills to design, install, and maintain. It's important to rely on qualified professionals to ensure that electrical systems are installed and operated safely and efficiently. Don't take chances with electricity. It's not worth the risk. Always prioritize safety and seek professional help when needed. Utility service receptacles, specifically the RVNW type, represent a specialized solution for providing temporary power access to authorized utility personnel. Their unique design, adherence to UL standards, and specific intended use make them a critical component in ensuring the safe and efficient operation of the electrical grid. They are not for public use. Remember to always prioritize safety and consult with qualified professionals when working with electrical equipment. In summary, these receptacles are specifically for utility workers, are rated for 125 volts and 15 amps, are tested to UL 498, have a unique non-standard contact configuration and use the grounded neutral.